I'm sorry, I'm not Miss Phoebe. Introducing Miss Sophie.
I think I like Miss Phoebe better than Miss Sophie.
Now, for today's lesson, we'll be learning about skeleton. What is that? Now, let's discuss one by one. This is the skull. The main function of the bones of the skull is to provide protection and structure. Protection to the brain and orbits of the eyes. Structurally, it provides an anchor for tendinous and muscular attachment to the muscle, the scalp, and face. Next is the jaw. Do any of you know what is the function of the jaw?
Me.
Emma.
I know what it's for. It's for eating. Yum yum.
Jaws function by moving in opposite to each other and are used for biting, chewing, and the other handling of food. Now, the rib cage. This is an example of the rib cage. The rib cage most important function is to protect vital organs such as the heart and lungs. The rib cage also takes part in our breathing movement. Down here, after rib cage, is the spine. Your spine or your backbone is your body's central support structure. Your spine helps you sit, stand, and walk, twist, and bend. Next is the hip. The hip is to support the weight of the body. Static, example, standing. Dynamic, example, walking or running postures. Next, we're moving to upper arm bone. The upper arm bone is the long bone between your lower arm to show your shoulder. It is the main function to provide support for your shoulders and hold variety movements for your arm. It's required for lifting and major physical activity in the arms. After upper arm, we have lower arm, just like this picture. These bones form joints that provide a wide range of motion and flexibility needed to manipulate objects deftly with the arm and hand. They also provide strength, resist the extreme forces and stresses acting upon the arms and hands during sports, exercise, and heavy labor. Next, finger bones. Wake up, don't be sleepy. This is finger bones. Your finger joints are the most commonly used joints. Their function is important for grasping and manipulating objects and performing detailed tasks. Next, we have thigh bones or upper leg bones. The femur is your thigh bone. It's the longest, strongest bone in your body. It's a critical part of your ability to stand and move. Your thigh bones also supports lots of important muscles, tendons, ligaments, and parts of your circulatory system. Now, the last part is lower leg bones. The lower leg plays a few key roles in basic functions of the leg. It involves such functions as standing, walking, running, jumping, crouching, and kneeling. Okay, that's the end of our lesson. Is there any question, kids? Oh my god, I just explained all of that for nothing. I'm quitting my job.
I think Miss Phoebe is so much better than Miss Sophie.
Yeah, I know.
A few moments later.
I quit my job. Who is that? Come in. Dr. Emma. I think I fell from a tree. I think I break one of my bones.
Okay, let me answer you.
So this is the results of the X-ray. Seems like nothing's broken. You are okay. Wow, Dr. Emma, that's so cool. Can I learn more about the functions of the skeleton?
Well, of course. Firstly, this is the skull. The skull acts like a helmet and protects the brain. The skull, or known as the cranium, is a bone structure of the head. It supports and protects the face and the brain. Next is the jaw. Your jaw is a set of bones that hold your teeth. Jaw function by moving opposite to each other and are used for biting, chewing, and handling of food. Next is the upper arm bone. The upper arm bone is the long bone between your lower arm to your shoulder. Its main function is to provide support for your shoulder and a wide variety for movements for your arm. Next is the lower arm bone. These bones form joints that provide a wide range for motion and flexibility needed to manipulate objects deftly with the arm and hand. They also provide strength to resist the extreme forces and stresses acting upon the arms, hands during sports, exercise, and heavy labor. Next, after the lower arm bone, we have the finger bones. The finger bone's function is essential for grasping and manipulating objects and performing intricate tasks. Next, we have the rib cage. This is the rib cage. The rib cage protects and desiccated internal organs like our heart, liver, and lungs. The rib cage also takes a part in our breathing movement. The rib cage, here we have a spine. Three main functions of the spine are to protect the spinal cord, nerve roots, and circle of the body's internal organs, provide structural support and balance, maintain to upright posture, enable flexible motion. Next, we have hip. The hip is very important to the human body. Designed both mobility and stability. The hip allows the entire lower extremely to move in three planes of motion, while providing an important shock absorption function to the torso and the upper body. Next, we have the thigh bones, or the upper leg bones. The femur, or the thigh bone, is the longest and heaviest and strongest bone in the entire human body. All of the body's weight is supported by the femurs, doing many activities. Your femur also supports lots of important muscles, tendons, ligaments, and parts of your circulatory system. And the last part of the skeleton is the lower leg bone. The lower leg plays a few key roles in basic functioning of the leg. It's involved in such functions as standing, walking, running, jumping, kneeling, crouching, lifting the toes. Do you understand, Sophie? Yes, I do, Dr. Emma. So please protect your skeleton or your bones because it's very important for your body. Thank you, Sophie. I'm Dr. Emma. Bye!